Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of the Content Creator Basketball Association here on YouTube. This is my NBA 2K23 series here. I am Vita Productions. We are now halfway through the team reveals here as we just got done with the entire Eastern Conference. If you haven't watched any of the team reveal videos yet, I will have the link to in the description down below to this playlist series, as well as the previous video when it comes to the end screen, which would have been the Southeast Division from yesterday. Now we are in the Western Conference, finishing the final half, as we have the next 5 teams that I will reveal in the Northwest Division. Without further ado, here we go. First off, we start off with the Colorado Ped Patrol, which is the only non-gaming channel that I have on this Content Creator Basketball Association, and this is because Tommy Fellows and Captain and Cooley and everybody else that's involved does a great job of protecting our children. They go after these child predators, and even now local law enforcement in that area actually work in cooperation with them, so they do get a lot of arrests. Give this guy a subscribe, as well as give Captain and Cooley, as well as I leave a couple other decoys. They have their own channels as well, as they go through the chat logs and stuff of the people that creeps that they go after. So I will definitely leave the links to their YouTube channels in the description down below. Now let's take a little look at the arena, or the court, as we see here. That is Ball Arena, which is the Denver Nuggets home arena here. You see that CPP logo. You even have on the sides, can't stop, won't stop, with the hashtag by the benches here. As we look at the scores table, there you go, the hashtag can't stop, won't stop. Enlighten me, which has probably become one of Tommy's most famous lines that he said to one of the predators that he caught in a recent episode earlier this year. And you can see Rockstar on the scores table. This is something that he likes to drink. Looking at the uniforms now, you got the little gold, and then like the away uniforms, you got the light, like the bluish color, and then you see the red as the alternates. I don't know how many times I'll be using those alternates, but looking at the roster though, you got an 89 overall Damian Lillard, and you got Allen, which are the only two 80 plus overalls here. You got KCP on this team. Malik Monk, another notable name. I mean, they got some decent players on here. I think they got a pretty decent roster. I mean, you got Robert Lopez, who's aging, Brogan Dragic, Austin Reeves, Kira Lewis Jr., and Bryce McGowan's 70 overall. Next up, we have the Minneapolis Sports Gurus, which is my buddy Jared, aka Sports Fan for Life 92 on YouTube, and also Sports Fan 285311 on Twitch. I'll leave the link to those channels down below if I can find them. I definitely know the YouTube one is up. Twitch is probably still up itself, because I know he's been on my streams a few times. But you can see it's almost like a Minnesota Viking theme, because that is his favorite NFL team. He is a huge Vikings fan. One of the biggest Vikings fans I know around. So we're going to go look at everything else. Alright, so now we're going to look at the court here. As you can see, it's going to be almost like a gold, yellowish apron, as you can see here, with purple lettering here. Almost kind of like a Laker theme, but it's more of a Viking theme with the gold and purple here. As you can look at the scores table here, that's it. He is a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. You got Target over here. Buffalo Wild Wings, I mean, he loves that place, so do I. He's a Coke guy. It's Coca-Cola, at least, and of course Delta is like a major Minnesota airline there. And you're looking at the uniforms here, and we're going around. I like the purple ones. However, though, when you go look at the alternate, though, I like the alternate gold. However, the lettering for the J-Rod Sports Gurus, that blends in. As you look over here, you got Anthony Edwards, Tyler Hero, Fred Van Vliet, Cameron Johnson. He has a few more 80 overalls than we did on the first team. Ricky Rubio, not too bad. I mean, he stays healthy. But then you're going to go down the list and you're going to see some names that you may have heard of. Mike Beasley, or Malik Beasley, I should say. But then there are some players that, if this was a multiple-year league, they are young enough to where you possibly can develop them if this was going to be. And now we are on our third team, which will be the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch, named after St. Breezes, a good friend of mine over on Twitch. And he used to do a lot of Twitch. He does a lot of like college football revamped, NBA 2K stuff. And right now he's been a little bit like taking a break from Twitch because he does have a child, as well as he is coaching basketball. So I wish him the best of luck because he's getting ready to start his season pretty soon. So let's all give Breezy a best of luck with his coaching. But this is Oklahoma City, where he is originally from. And he is an Oklahoma State fan, which is where the colors are like orange and black. So we are going to get ready to look at the court in full, as well as the uniforms and rosters. And now we're looking at what the court looks like in total here at Paycom Center, which I don't understand why these arena names glitch out. So I'm going to have to fix those before the season starts here. We look at the scores table here. You see Paycom, which is the name of the arena. And then you got Oklahoma State University, which he is a big fan of the Pokes. Followed by Twitch, of course, because he is a big Twitch streamer here. Pepsi, and then Southwest for randomized stuff. And now we're going to look at the uniforms, which is being modeled by Anthony Davis. So they'll give you a good indication of one of the players on the team here. Those are the away uniforms, black with a little bit of whitish on them, with the St. Breezes logo on it. And then you have the all orange, where you see the black trimmings on the side and some checkered looking belt here. As I said, Anthony Davis, the only 90 overall so far on any of the teams in this division. Got Cole Anthony going down with, is on the team here. Zaire Williams, Watford. I mean, looking down the list, I mean, you have some decent players. David Roddy, David Duke Jr. Here's a familiar name, Jabari Parker, going down the list. Dalen Terry. Again, some of these players, maybe if this was multiple seasons, you could use. And the fourth team on this list, we got the Portland Stoner Bears, named after Stoner Gamer, one of my good buddies on Twitch as well. He does like a coaching series where like you actually hear him like pretend to be the coach, like yeah, good play, this and that. And as well as he can actually commentate as well, because he does every Saturday he chooses a game for college football, and he does commentating on it, and he does damn good job on it as well. So I'll leave a link to his Twitch channel in the description down below, but I would give him a follow, guys. He does really good job of commentating. I might even have him commentate a couple of games here if he's up to it. So you might have guest commentary for some of the national televised games. And now looking at the arena, which is Moda Arena in Portland, which is a real-life Blazers arena. You see the logo there, so I don't know why others have glitched out here. As we look at the scores table here, you have his logo, then you got the Oregon Ducks logo. Even though he lives in Oklahoma, he is a big Oregon Ducks fan. We got the Beyond Meat on there because he is a vegan. He's on a plant-based diet. Stoner is still my bro, though. I mean, I have Taco Bell on there because he did do a Taco Bell series on Twitch. Let's look at the uniforms here. Just simple uniforms here. I mean, you might have some design on the side here. Letters here. You just got the logo and the numbers. Again, just rotating left and right this time, as we have an opportunity to, as I said, I like this these uniforms I end up creating. Definitely the alternates are probably one of the more alternates here, as we got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Cade Cunningham on the roster, Jeremy Grant, Dylan Brooks, who played his college basketball at Oregon, by the way. Keep going down the list here. We got James Wiseman going down here. I mean, So far in the Western Conference, we haven't had too much like 90 overall players. I think only Breezy so far has 90 overall players. And then the final team that we're going to reveal today will be the Salt Lake City Sports Gaming, named after Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. I've actually been following his channel for about 5 years now. When I first discovered he was doing the Southern Utah Thunderbirds series for NCAA Football 14. He also does NCAA Football 14, where he does Utah State. Actually, now it's college football revamped when he modified it, as well as he does like an NBA 2K21 stream with his Utah Jazz. I think he started off in the Jordan era in the early 1990s. He does Utah Jazz. He is almost everything Utah because that's where he's originally from. But yeah, give him a subscribe on his channel as well, because he also does a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really good content he does, so give him a follow or a subscription on his YouTube channel. And now we're going to go look at the court now, which is actually supposed to be the Utah Jazz Arena name. I think it's Vivint Solutions Home Arena. I don't know exactly what it is. It used to be the Delta Center. That's when I was growing up, but now we're looking at the scorers table here. As you can see, he went to Utah State. That's why he's a fan of the Utah State Aggies. You can see Delta, which is like a primary hub at Salt Lake City Airport, which is the official airline of the Salt Lake Mama's Basement, unofficially I should say. And some other randos that you see here. YouTube is not that random because he does content on YouTube. And now we are looking at the uniforms. Proud model will be PG-13 himself, Paul George. You look at the home uniforms, and then the away uniforms are bluish with the light sky blue lettering on it, trimming. And now you look at the light blue alternates, where it's just white letters and numbers with the Mama's Basement Sports Gaming logo on all of the uniforms here. And looking at the roster here, we got Paul George, as I mentioned, DeJounte Murray, Mitchell Robinson. No 90s on this team again for overalls. I believe only St. Breeze's, the Breezy Bunch, only has a 190 overall player. But you have Russell Westbrook, who could still put up triple doubles, I believe. Marcus Morris Sr. and DeAndre Hunter. However, you see a lot of young players on this team. Fournier is not that young, but he's still on the younger side. As you can see, RJ Hampton, a 21-year-old, and then I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. But then again, you can develop these players. And that is it for the Northwest team reveals here. We are now 2/3 of the way through. We still have 2 more divisions to go. Starting tomorrow, we have the Pacific Division. And then Saturday, we will conclude the team reveal with the Southwest Division teams. I hope you guys do enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications when these videos do come out. And please comment on what do you think, which uniforms you think are good, which team do you think could make some damage into the league. And tell me what you guys think about this in general. Again, this is not the only content that I do. I also do a Madden 23 franchise, and I am currently taking a break right now as I'm trying to get these videos posted out. But we'll have the off-season stream edited so I can have out next week before I get started on Season 2. So you guys take care. Stay safe out there. Peace out, Pisons. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Pacific Division. And if you haven't caught up on any of these, I will leave a link to the description down below for the playlist of this series, so you can watch all these team reveals. Take care, guys. Peace out, Pisons. Stay safe.